I want to tell you guys the story of Lobo, the king of Currumpaw. You see, Lobo was a wolf that lived in Currumpaw Valley, New Mexico. Lobo and his family were Great Plains wolves, a species now extinct in the wild, only found very rarely in captivity. He was the lead male, the father of the pack, and he was an exceptional animal, extremely intelligent. Unfortunately for the ranchers living in the area, he and his pack had grown used to eating their cattle. Despite many attempts to kill or capture him, he evaded them. He was very smart, very cautious, and very experienced. He was so good at this, in fact, that even the locals had a sort of respect for him and kind of viewed him in a supernatural sense. Desperate to try and stop Lobo, the locals put a massive bounty on his head, attracting the attention of wolf hunter and naturalist Ernest Thompson Seton. This man had killed many wolves before, others that were also quite intelligent, and at the beginning he viewed the animal as a problem that he was the solution to, and he thought it would be no issue whatsoever. Being a seasoned hunter, he knew how to trap and hunt wolves. He studied Lobo's behavior, followed his set-out routes. He laid down traps, but no luck. Not only did Lobo not take the raw, fresh meat from the traps, he would sometimes trigger the traps with rocks or even his own feces. The weeks went on and he was no closer to catching Lobo until Seton discovered he had a she-wolf, Blanca. Blanca was a lot less cautious than Lobo, and unfortunately, she was eventually caught by Seton. Lobo never left her side, and even though Seton tried to drive him off, he stayed by her side, howling mournfully, even after she was shot and killed. Even after Lobo's mate Blanca was taken away, her body taken away, he would still look for her long after she was dead. Even Seton himself would mention how the cries of Lobo in the night, the mourning that he was going through, broke his heart. His broken heart is said to be one of the reasons he was eventually captured, not long after his mate died. Likely due to the grief, Lobo did end up wandering into one of these traps. Still, Lobo had strength and dignity, trying to bite through the chains until he was thoroughly restrained, at which point he started to become calm. And despite trying to keep him alive, Seton was unable to feed the animal, and it refused food until it died. Lobo's death deeply saddened Seton, and actually turned him from wolf hunter to wolf conservationist. This story doesn't only just show us the individuality of animals, but it also shows us that people can change over time.